Kate's explosive view. I could hardly believe what I was seeing and hearing today when Kate Gosselin co-hosted The View one more time. Now, we thought it was just going to be another appearance by Kate, but wow! Showbiz Tonight with the big news breaking today. Kate made an incredible apology today for something she did to her soon-to-be ex-hubby Jon Gosselin in their remarkably bitter divorce battle. For the very first time, Kate spoke publicly today about the magazine cover stories about Jon's previous relationship with their babysitter. And you have got to see the big Kate smackdown with Whoopi Goldberg right there on The View today. What Kate said that got Whoopi so riled up. With me tonight for the big news breaking from Hollywood, Jessica Weiner, who's an author and self-esteem expert. In New York, it's Suzanne Razdiba, who's a senior editor with Star Magazine. A lot of ground to cover tonight. Let's begin with Kate responding today to a brand new interview with a babysitter who claims that she and Jon had an affair at the same time that she was taking care of Jon and Kate's 8 kids. Now, just a couple of weeks ago, the cops had to be called when Kate confronted Jon when he had custody of their 8 kids, and at that same time, he was with that babysitter. Well, this morning, the ladies of The View asked Kate if she was surprised to hear that the babysitter had claimed she had an affair with Jon. Watch this.
Based on the behavior of the last several months, am I surprised? No. It just, to me, it goes...
When did it happen? When did she say it happened?
Honestly, I don't know, over the last few months, but
After
it goes...
you were separated?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. It goes back to the recent, the police being called, blah, 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 the whole babysitter thing.
Oh, you objected to this particular babysitter coming.
This is the babysitter I objected to.
Well, Jon denies the affair. His attorney tells Showbiz Tonight these claims are shocking, they're sensational. Jess, let me ask you first, do you think that Kate really had no other choice today but to address this woman's claims in this new interview, or do you think she should have ignored it?
I think that Kate is obsessed with hearing herself talk in the press, AJ, to be quite honest. And also, quite frankly, I want to know when this lady's 15 minutes is up, because I want her to go home and take care of those kids. There are plenty of other women out there who raise 8 kids and more without being on TV. She has become her own worst enemy in a way. I think people are getting tired of her. I personally would like to hear somebody else, talk about their life right now, not this woman.
Well, Jess, I'm sorry to tell you that the 15 minutes are probably going to be extended. More on that coming up. But when Kate called the cops on Jon during that whole confrontation that we mentioned, there was a lot of confusion about what happened. So this morning on The View, Kate described exactly what it is that went down. Let's roll that.
It was Jon's custody, and obviously I wasn't supposed to be there, which is understandable. I learned that he had asked this babysitter to come over. He was not going to be home. And it started out very friendly. I called him and I said, if you're not going to be home, can I come home and be with the kids? I mean, I don't care if he's not going to be there. I'd rather be there. And it turned into this big thing. No, it's my custody day.
All right, so things clearly blew up. But Suzanne, let me ask you this. In Kate's defense, all of this is new to her. They have to share custody, and this is something she's not dealt with before. I'm kind of thinking we need to cut her a break on this.
Well, I think we definitely need to cut her a little bit of a break. She went over there because, like everyone else, she's been hearing the reports that Jon's been allegedly sleeping with this nanny. So she's going to check up on this woman who's supposedly taking care of her kids. I mean, if Jon's in a jacuzzi with the nanny, who's taking care of the kids?
Well, I always love what Whoopi Goldberg has to say. She is truly one of my favorite people on the planet. And I got to tell you, she wasn't amused one bit this morning when Kate explained what she did. In fact, Whoopi went ballistic. Watch this.
I understand that, but when you go into a custody thing with someone, you have your specific time and their specific time, and you're not supposed to walk. And I'm sorry, that's the law.
I know that's what the law says.
And you could have gone to jail.
Says something different.
But when you know somebody else
you
is
could have gone to jail. Do you realize that?
I've learned my lesson, and I learned that it was not a good thing.
Yeah, Jess, why do you think that Whoopi got so angry with Kate? This is, as I said, all new to her. You think a lot of people are feeling what Whoopi's feeling right now? Follow the rules?
Yes, I'm on Team Whoopi. I'm on Team Whoopi for a lot of reasons, but I also think, AJ, she got so angry because it must be really frustrating for a genuinely talented person to share the stage and the spotlight with somebody who got here by selling their story to tabloids, by being salacious, by buying into the reality bull junk. And so I think she's partly expressing her frustration around that. And I think the choices, when you become a public persona like this, the choices are completely scrutinized. This woman knows that now to a degree, and I think she just wasn't using common sense. Again, think about the kids. And I think that's what Whoopi's anger was about.
Well, today was the last day that Kate co-hosted The View, so if she was angry, doesn't have to deal with her anymore. Now, she also did it on Monday. She did it on Tuesday. Joy Behar even commented on how her appearance this week on The View really has helped Kate win the whole PR war that's going on against Jon. Watch this.
The beauty of the story is that he was winning the PR wars when you were on the air. People were talking about you, that you picked on him, that you were shrewish. You don't look shrewish.
I think you were about getting stuff done.
I was about, you know what?
Now, let me finish that. Now you're winning the PR wars because of this story about the babysitter.
I'm not really out to
also
win
coming on the
any
show
PR
and being
awards.
sweet.
I see what you're saying. I'm not out to win any awards. I'm out to be the best mother that I can possibly be.
Yeah, that being said, Suzanne, do you think that Kate's co-hosting The View is actually helping her win the image war against Jon? I do.
Absolutely. I mean, she's out there talking openly about what she thinks happened with the nanny, and she's really proving that she is a good mom, and that even though she may have broken the law going over when the kids were with Jon, that she really and truly cares about them.
Well, in a brand new development today, Kate's career just may be taking off to the complete chagrin of Jess Weiner. She may be going in a new direction because of her success co-hosting The View this week. She's reportedly actually taping the pilot for a new talk show in the next couple of days with Paula Deen. Look at the results of our Showbiz Tonight question of the day. We asked on air and online this: Jon and Kate, is Jon's bad reputation helping Kate's career? Look at these results. 71% of the people who voted said yes. Only 29% said no. So, Jess, do you actually think, even if it's something you don't love, Jon's bad behavior is helping Kate launch her career in a brand new direction?
Well, certainly. He looks like a total loser trying to get into these clubs and hanging out at these, parties with people. I mean, they're both revealing themselves to be, I think, who they're becoming as media celebrities. And that's what we do to these sort of average folk that become reality stars, right? We end up giving them a ton of opportunities that most people have to work forever for. And so where I get frustrated, and you're definitely hearing that in my voice tonight, is that there are so many talented, vibrant people out there who work hard, who deserve a chance to lead cultural conversation. This woman didn't take that path. I don't even know what she was doing before she had 8 kids and on TV. But again, I want her to go back and focus on those kids and not kind of hawk herself out for money.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on that. Well, we're hearing from everybody on this. We're seeing your responses on our Showbiz Tonight Facebook page. We're getting your emails. The Showbiz On Call phone lines have truly been flooded. A lot of compliments for Kate, in addition to a lot of people saying not so nice things about Jon. One call I want to play for you. This is Desiree, who thinks that a talk show would be perfect for Kate. Let's listen.
I think it's fantastic. I think she has the personality. And now she has notoriety, and she has to support those kids somehow. She's definitely interested in being in the limelight, and I think she has a genuine interest in other people, so good for her.
Well, some people feel that way. Suzanne, as hard as Kate has had it, could all of this actually help launch her into this brand new career? Do you actually see this happening? Whether or not we want it to happen, do you see it actually taking place?
Absolutely. She did a decent job on The View, and everyone's buzzing about Kate having a show. I think that she could definitely be the next queen of talk show hosts.
Oh, no!
Jess,
it will never happen on my watch, AJ.
Yeah, well, no, Jess, I mean, really, is it your worst nightmare because of the kids? And I know you've expressed there are other people you'd like to see out there, but hey, this is America, and this is what happens in America. You get on TV, you get a little exposure, and hey, maybe you take off.
I know. No, it's not. Look, I'm not just all anti-Kate. I just think that we have to put in perspective reality stars where they are, and I just think that we kind of have lost the talent pool in this country because of that. That's what I'm advocating for.
All right. But you're on board with her new haircut, right?
It's a lot better, yeah. Okay.